40. Little John struts into the Vatican, bow-legged as a pit bull. The collar of reindeer bells lashed to the door rings like it's Christmas, but Christmas is weeks away, and his presence is no gift. Gray looks up from the tying rack, where she's whipping up caddisflies for the spring hatch, as he lets himself behind the counter and fills a styrofoam cup with coffee. "Coffee is for staff and paying customers," her uncle says, popping out of the back room. "You gonna buy something, or just crop dust us with aqua velva fumes?" "Buy something? I can get all this shit online for half the cost." "When you buy in person, you're supporting a local business. The free coffee is just a perk." Little John takes a sip and winces. "How old is this?" "What day is it? Jesus Christ, Pope. Feel free to leave a tip in the jar." Little John gives him the finger. "If you ain't careful," her uncle says, "Gray might pluck the feathers off that bird and tie them into salmon flies." Her father sits on a ratty sofa at the back of the shop across from a TV playing an infinite loop of fishing videos. Telegenic hosts in fast boats chase exotic species beneath blue skies. The footage bears no relation to actual fishing in Gray's experience, but who would watch fat guys in muddy waders and battered boats? Though her father stares at the screen, she's not convinced he's watching. There's a coffee mug in his hand, but she's not convinced it's coffee either, based on the half-empty bottle of Old Crow on the table in front of him. He doesn't acknowledge Little John's presence, not when he walks between him and the TV, blocking his view, and not when he takes the bottle of bourbon and pours some into his own coffee. "Hey, Pope, I see you got yourself a shop dog." Gray looks up at her uncle, who raises his eyebrows as if to say, "I told you so." "Careful, that one bites." "They all bite," Little John says, "don't they?" As if noticing him for the first time, her father reaches for the TV remote, points it at him, and pushes repeatedly at a button. Uncle Fenwick laughs out loud. "What the fuck's he doing?"